Hi, today we are going to discuss the topic is loops concept in flows. As part of this, we are going to discuss multiple things. Let's see, before we are going to start the topic, let's have a great quote from great personalities, Sri Ramana Maharshi ji. Wanting to reform the world without discovering one's true self is like trying to cover the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It is much simpler to wear shoes. So let's see. Now let's talk about a small scenario for loops concept in flows. Okay. Here I have a scenario is create a task under each opportunity when an account rating is updated to hot. So if you observe here the scenario, if you observe this scenario here, what we have to do first thing is we have to or we should be able to trigger the flow. Do we have any such kind of flow other than screen flow in flows concept? Yes, we have record triggered flow. Okay, now we found there is a record triggered flow to fire a flow. Once you have that flow, now you have to collect the related opportunities for that account when account rating is updated. Once you collect the opportunities, then you have to loop through each and every opportunity for preparing the task. Once you prepare the task, then you can add, while preparing the task, you can add the each task to a collection variable and you can insert at last after all opportunities completed in the loop. Okay, that's where you are going to prepare for iterating through all opportunities. You are going to prepare or you are going to create a loop here. That's what you are going to learn as part of this. As part of this, what else you are going to learn? First thing is how you can get the related records, how to create a record collection variable, and how to create a record variable, and how to create a loop. This is where you are going, this is the main concept of this video. And how to prepare a record for each opportunity in our case, how to assign each record to a record collection variable, and how to create multiple records. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Let's start everything practically. So I have account, I have 4 opportunities. If I open any opportunity, for now I don't have any task, no next steps, no task, nothing is there. Let me open one more opportunity. If I have any activities under this, no activities. So under any opportunity, under these 4 opportunities, I don't have any tasks. Okay, so now let's start creating flows. The first thing is, what is our requirement when an account rating is updated to hot. Okay, then I want to achieve all these things. So let me create, you can find out flows under process automation and click on new flow. So if you see, you can create different kind of flows, right? Screen flow, schedule triggered flow, auto launched flow, and record triggered flow, platform event triggered flow. But in our scenario, for our scenario, to achieve our scenario, what kind of flow we have to take? Record triggered flow, because it launches a flow in background. Okay, because it is auto launched flow, it launches the flow when a record is created or updated or deleted. So this is the record, this is the flow, or this is the type of flow you have to select for this. So if you observe here, when you are trying to do this kind of scenarios, usually we think about process builder and workflows if it is possible or not, then triggers. Now you have to add flows also to your thought process. Okay, not only process builder and workflow, you have to think about flows also now before you are writing the trigger, because now flows are supporting trigger events. Okay, like whenever record is created or updated or deleted. Okay, based on the events occurring on your records, you can achieve something through flows also. If not possible through all these three features, then go with triggers. Now let's start. So I am taking auto layout. You can take anything. You can take free form or you can take auto layout. Anything is okay. So auto layout gives you more flexibility. So now what is the object I have to select? When a record is created here, if I select here, so I want when a record is updated, and I want to run this flow after the record is saved. Okay, and if you observe, the record global variable contains the Salesforce record that launches the flow. Okay, that means when you want to access the account record details here in this flow, you have to use this record global variable in this flow. Simply done. Now for which object you are writing the flow? For account object. Simply. And so when I want to achieve this, whenever rating equals hot, and here only when a record is updated, only when a record is updated to meet the conditions, to meet the condition requirements. That means whenever account rating is updated to hot, then only it fires. Okay, not for every update. Done. Now what you did, you selected trigger point, that is when a record is say updated, and for which object account you selected. Now let's do what has to happen immediately. Now run immediately. That means what you want to execute after this point. So what I want to get, I want to collect the all opportunities under this account, right? Now you have get records element. So let's take it. So here what I am trying to do, get all opportunities. Okay, not get all opportunities, get related opportunities. And then here which object it is? Opportunity object. And if you observe here, so filter opportunity records. You want to get the opportunities related to this current, I mean the current record which is running this flow, right? So account ID equals, so what is the global variable you have to select? Record. So this record global variable contains the current record which is running this flow. So here in our case account. So what is the idea of it? See here, account ID. Okay, simple. Okay, this is account ID. That means how it works basically, it retrieves all opportunities where account ID equals this current record account, current account ID simply. And if you want to sort, you can sort, otherwise you don't need to sort. And here how many records you want to store. So I want to store all records, all related opportunities which I retrieve based on this condition. Okay, and after that automatically store all fields. You just need to take this. Okay, so what is going to happen now when you click on done? Salesforce creates a collection variable which holds all of this related opportunities. So if you see here right side, you don't have any resources for now, but whenever you click on done, it creates a flow variable. See here. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, now Salesforce created a collection flow variable for you. Good. Now what is next? We have to loop through the opportunities what you got now, right? Because for each opportunity you want to create a task here. So now you just need to click on this plus symbol and select the loop here. Iterate over the collection of values. Click on this. So here what you are doing, opportunity loop. And which collection variable you have to select? Opportunity from opportunities from get related opportunities. This is the one. Get related opportunities is your collection variable Salesforce created for you. Whenever you created, when it is created, whenever you created a first element, and here first item to last item, you can select anything here in our case. So here you did get related opportunities with the help of get records element. After that, what you did, you created a loop from the opportunities you got. Okay, what did you select in the loop? In the loop you selected opportunities collection variable. Okay, see here, this is what you selected. After that, in the loop, if you observe here, it created a current item. So when you want to have, or when you want to collect, when you want to access the record for each iteration, okay, you have to take current item from this loop. You can see that anyway. See here for each, right? Just click on plus symbol. So what is next? We want to prepare a task for each opportunity. You can move this anyway. And now I'm going to create a task record variable now. Click on new resource. Now you can create there itself, but I'm creating here task record. Okay. And data type is a record. So what we are going to do, we are going to create you are going to create a task for each opportunity. So to hold that, we are preparing a single task record variable. This is record variable and object is task, simple. And if you see, I am not checking this checkbox because it is going to hold a single record for each opportunity, simple. Save. Now you have a task record. I'm going to create one collection variable also, task list, for holding each task into that variable. See here, record. Now as it is going to hold all tasks into a collection, allow multiple values, then it becomes a collection variable. And here task. Save. Now you created a task record, that is a single record variable. See here, single record variable, and its task list, it is a collection variable because you should not do DML operations in the for loop. Here also you have to follow the same concept. First prepare the record and add to your collection variable, and then at the end, see here, after last, that means after last iteration, you are going to add here. For now, for each iteration, see here, for each iteration, what we are going to do, assign this, assign, see here, assign variables or set variable values. So here you are going to prepare task record preparation. What is going to have, what we are going to create? See here, task record, what we prepared. It's a record variable dot what ID, because we want to create a task under opportunity, right? What ID equals, from where we get now, from where we get each opportunity details. This is, see here, current item from loop opportunity loop. Okay, click on this dot, what we are going to get, ID, simply. After that, it's a each opportunity you get through current item, simply. And now task record dot subject. Okay, other. And what else we can, due date, task record dot activity date, simply, equals, I want to get today date. So you can get today date from flow global variable. So current date, simply. And what else we want to, owner, that is assigned to, task record dot assigned to. I want to assign opportunity owner. From where you can get? From current item. Okay, owner ID. Simple. Okay, we don't need to this. We need owner ID. Okay, done. Now what you assigned for task record, what you are preparing, you are just preparing task record for every item, for each opportunity here. You are just assigning the values to this task record variable from current item in the loop. See, that's what we are doing here. For each item, it is going to prepare a task. Okay, what next? So next you have to assign this task record which you prepared here to your collection variable. Again, click on assignment, task list preparation it is. Here what is this? Task list. See here, record collection variable. Instead of equals, use add. You have different options: remove first, remove, add at start, all things are there, and the remove position, lot of options are there. Here I'm using add. You are going to add your task record for each iteration, for each task record preparation. What we have to add? Task record here. So remove that, simple, because you are going to add whole task record. Done. So what we did, we collected related opportunities based on the account record ID, and we created a loop for all the opportunities. For each opportunity, I created a task record with the help of task record variable, and after that every task record I am adding it to task list variable. Okay, next what else? We are going to create our task records. See here, after all opportunities completed, after last opportunity in the iteration here. So here you are going to insert records. Simply click on here. So what is the action we have to take here for insert? Just you already have elements. See, create records. Create task records. Simply. So here, how many records to create? Multiple records. And collection, what collection? Task list. Because in the task list we have all tasks which we prepare for each opportunity in the loop. That's it. Now we have completed our flow successfully. So let's recap here. First thing is I selected record triggered flow. After that, what I did, if you open, I selected trigger. Point is a record when a record is updated, and run flow when after the record is saved, and for object account. After that, what happened? I collected all opportunities and I created a loop for all opportunities. For each opportunity, I prepared a task record, and once task record is prepared, every time I am adding it to task list which I prepared as a collection variable. And after last iteration, I created task records with the help of create records element by passing this task list record collection variable. Save. Task record creation flow. So now you know how to use flows, how to use the create records, how to get the records, and how to use assign also assignment also. Now let's see whether it works or not. Let's activate it. And you know how to create a record variable, single variable, and collection variable. Now we have activated successfully. Let's try to do this. This is the account, and type nothing, rating is nothing is there. Now I am going to add rating as heart. Okay, now let's open opportunities, whether it created or not. I mean, it has to create a task for every opportunity. See, it created a opportunity, I mean task other with other subject. If you open, You can see all the details, today's date and everything, other and related to opportunity. Okay, this is how. Same way, you have other task under opportunity 4, under opportunity 3, under opportunity 2. This is how you can create records and you can loop through all the records. Okay, so we successfully achieved our scenario. Wherever you have this kind of situation, you have the possibility to iterate through all records by getting the records, and you can manipulate also. For example, so here what I am doing, I am preparing in loop, I am preparing a task record. If you want to do anything else, if you want to manipulate or if you want to update these opportunities itself, you can do that also. Okay, so you only need to know here how you can iterate through and how you can get the record for each iteration. That's important. Okay, cool. This is how you can do loops, get records and collection variables and create records. And I will give you reference for more information on flows in video's description. Okay, you can have a look into it. All the best. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook.